Hey, what's up? I'm Billy. And today we're going to talk about how to start creating your own website. I know a lot of you out there thinking that having a website is pretty cool. Well, it is. And sites are primarily used for marketing your product or services. And it is highly recommended that if you are creating your brand, you also deserve a website of your own. Now, if you're a blogger or just a curious enthusiast who wants to learn this kind of stuff out of curiosity, I would honestly suggest that what you are about to learn here would not be necessary. Yes, you heard me. The reason is this kind of thing takes time learning. Setting up a YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook account is already enough to get you going. Moreover, it would be more engaging and efficient if your sole purpose is just to connect and reach out to your fans. These social media platforms are much more beneficial than having to set up a website of your own. But if you're planning to set up a business and moving up to the next level, this video might be a good idea to watch to the very end. It is not required to blow your mind with technical stuff too early, but I highly recommend that you have a little bit of knowledge of these things, especially if you are a business owner. And without further ado, let's get into it. Number 1. Learn HTML. No matter how fancy or cool a website is, at the end of the day, everything is just HTML. For those who are scratching their heads right now, asking what the heck is HTML anyway? Well, guys, HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language, and when you look it up in Wikipedia, it is a standard markup language for documents that a web browser displays. To put it simply, it is a type of file that the browser displays every time you look for something on the internet. Websites are just HTML files. Well, I'm going to show you what an HTML file looks like. You can learn HTML on your own. There are lots of HTML tutorials out there that teach you how to write HTML in a matter of minutes. A website like w3schools.com offers free tutorials where you can effectively learn HTML. It would be best to learn CSS to add a much more refreshing design to your site. And JavaScript to make things move and behave well every time you click or type something in your keyboard. And you can also learn another bunch of stuff like PHP scripting and MySQL for saving your data in the database, because you will also need to store records in a much more organized manner. I'm sorry, I mentioned another stuff that wasn't supposed to be in this video. Nonetheless, I hope you realize by now that this really requires much time and effort in learning and shouldn't be taken lightly. Number 2. Web hosting and domain fees. I know what you're thinking. Fees? Is it not free? I hate to break it to you, but you pay an annual fee for the domain name and monthly payment for the web hosting service. The domain name is the one you see above in your web browser each time you visit a website. For example, the words google.com, yahoo.com, facebook.com are domain name examples. You are charged for the domain name annually, but you will get an option to pay for it in advance for maybe like 2 to 5 years or more. As for the hosting service, you can also either pay the subscription monthly or annually. It only depends on what works well for you. The web hosting service allows you to rent out server space so you will be able to upload your website files, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, on their servers to make it available for the whole world to see. You need to pay for these two services so that you'd be able to set and run your website successfully. Although there are domain names and web hosting services out there you probably can get for free, none of them provides full service in comparison to the paid ones. Not to mention, the reliable customer support is pretty amazing. I had a website that I uploaded in a free web hosting service before. But unfortunately, it has been deleted without prior notice. I tell you, it was a disaster. Number 3. Website builders. Another alternative solution for building a website of your own without ever needing to learn any computer language is website builders. Most of the website builders available offers you a free or a monthly subscription plan depending on your needs. The free version doesn't let you do much though. But the paid subscription is fantastic and offers way more than just having that free version alone. It's just how they make their profit, of course. Website builders like WordPress.com, Wix, Weebly, and Ucraft are only one of those examples. Now, if you are interested in building a website, you should probably check them out. So, there you go. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Please hit subscribe if you're new to this channel and get notified by clicking the notification bell whenever a new video is up, so stay tuned, and see you in the next video.